How to find your purpose in life. What science, psychology, and ancient wisdom reveal about your true path? What am I supposed to do with my life? At some point, almost everyone asks this question. For some, it arrives in their 20s while choosing a career. For others, it appears in midlife after achieving many of the goals they once believed would make them happy. Some encounter it after a setback, a divorce, redundancy, illness, or the loss of someone close. Others simply wake up one morning with a nagging feeling that despite being busy, productive, and successful, something important is missing. The search for purpose is one of humanity's oldest quests. Yet despite living in the most connected and informed era in history, many people feel more uncertain than ever about their direction. We have access to unlimited information, endless opportunities, and countless career paths, but paradoxically many people feel lost. The good news is that modern science is beginning to reveal fascinating insights into what creates meaning, fulfillment, and purpose. And the answer may be simpler than you think. The hidden power of purpose. For decades, psychologists focused largely on treating mental illness. More recently, researchers began asking a different question: what makes life worth living? The findings have been remarkable. People who report having a strong sense of purpose consistently experience higher levels of well-being, resilience, motivation, and life satisfaction. Studies have also linked purpose to better physical health, lower levels of stress, improved cognitive functioning, and even greater longevity. Purpose appears to act like an internal compass. When we know why we are doing something, challenges become easier to endure. Setbacks become lessons rather than permanent defeats. Difficult periods become chapters rather than endings. Purpose doesn't eliminate adversity. It helps us navigate it. The Austrian psychiatrist Viktor Frankl observed this while surviving Nazi concentration camps. His conclusion became one of the most influential ideas in modern psychology: those who have a why can bear almost any how. Why success alone often fails. Many people assume fulfillment lies on the other side of success. Get the promotion, earn more monies, buy the house, build the company, reach the next milestone. Then happiness will arrive. But countless successful people discover that achievement and fulfillment are not the same thing. Research increasingly shows that while financial security contributes significantly to well-being, beyond a certain point the relationship becomes weaker. What matters more is whether our daily activities feel meaningful and aligned with who we are. This explains why some individuals earn millions yet feel empty, while others with far less material wealth feel deeply fulfilled. Purpose is not measured by status. It is measured by alignment. The neuroscience of alignment. Modern neuroscience offers intriguing clues about what happens when people engage in activities that feel deeply meaningful. When individuals perform work that matches their strengths and interests, the brain often enters a highly focused state characterized by reduced mental friction and enhanced concentration. Researchers refer to this as flow. The concept was pioneered by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, who spent decades studying high performers ranging from athletes and artists to entrepreneurs and scientists. Flow occurs when challenge and skill meet at precisely the right level. In this state, time seems to disappear. Energy increases rather than decreases. Performance improves. Learning accelerates. People report feeling deeply alive. Many people spend years searching for their purpose while overlooking one of the biggest clues: what activities consistently place you into a state of flow. The 4 clues to your calling. Although there is no universal formula for purpose, research suggests that most people discover it at the intersection of 4 important dimensions. What energizes you? Pay attention to activities that leave you feeling more energized afterwards. Most people focus on what they are good at. A better question is, what gives you energy? 2 people may perform the same task equally well. One finishes exhausted. The other feels inspired. Purpose often leaves an energy trail. Follow it. What are you naturally good at? Many talents become invisible because they come naturally. We assume everyone can do what we do. They cannot. Some people instinctively connect with others. Some simplify complexity. Some solve problems. Some lead. Some teach. Some create. Purpose often emerges when natural strengths are applied consistently in service of something larger than ourselves. What problems do you care about? Purpose frequently hides inside the problems that move us emotionally. What frustrates you? What injustice bothers you? What challenge would you love to solve? Many of history's most impactful careers began with a person becoming deeply interested in solving a problem they genuinely cared about. How can you contribute? Research repeatedly shows that purpose is strongly linked to contribution. The happiest and most fulfilled individuals often focus less on what they can get and more on what they can give. This doesn't mean self-sacrifice. It means recognizing that fulfillment often comes from making a meaningful difference to others. Why we resist our true paths. If purpose is so important, why do so many people struggle to find it? Because purpose often asks us to become more of who we truly are. That sounds simple. It rarely feels easy. Common obstacles include fear of failure, fear of judgment, financial concerns, family expectations, social comparison, comfort zones, lack of confidence. Many people spend years pursuing goals they believe they should want rather than goals that genuinely resonate with them. Eventually, the gap between external success and internal fulfillment becomes impossible to ignore. Ancient wisdom meets modern science. Long before neuroscience and psychology existed, ancient cultures explored similar questions. In Japan, the concept of ikigai refers to the intersection of what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what creates value. In Indian philosophy, dharma refers to living in accordance with one's true nature and unique role in life. Ancient Greek philosophers emphasized the pursuit of excellence through the expression of one's highest potential. Despite cultural differences, these traditions point toward a common truth. Fulfillment emerges when our actions align with our authentic nature. The alignment principle. Many people imagine purpose as a destination. A single revelation. A lightning bolt. A moment of certainty. Reality is usually different. Purpose is often discovered through action rather than contemplation. People find their path by walking it. The most fulfilled individuals rarely possess absolute certainty. Instead, they continuously move toward what feels meaningful, energizing, and aligned. When this happens, life often feels less like swimming upstream and more like moving with the current. Not because challenges disappear, but because effort begins serving something deeply meaningful. The 7-step purpose discovery framework. If you feel uncertain about your path, try the following process. Step 1. Write down 10 moments in your life when you felt most alive. Look for patterns. Step 2. Identify your greatest strengths. Ask friends and colleagues what they believe you do exceptionally well. Step 3. List activities that regularly create flow. Step 4. Identify problems you feel passionate about solving. Step 5. Imagine you had enough money for life. What would you spend your time doing? Step 6. Write your own obituary. How would you like to be remembered? Step 7. Take one small action every day toward what excites and energizes you. Purpose reveals itself through movement. The 30-day Purpose Challenge. For the next month, journal for 10 minutes each morning. Record activities that energize you. Record activities that drain you. Have one meaningful conversation each week. Try one new experience every week. Spend time in reflection and solitude. Reduce distractions. Ask yourself daily what feels most alive right now. At the end of 30 days, review your notes. You may be surprised by the patterns that emerge. Perhaps you were never lost. Many people spend years searching for their purpose, as if it were hidden somewhere beyond the horizon. But what if purpose has been leaving clues all along? In the moments that energize you. In the problems you care about. In the talents that come naturally. In the activities that create flow. In the contribution you feel called to make. Perhaps the purpose of life is not to become someone else. Perhaps it is to become fully yourself. The people who appear most aligned are not necessarily the most talented, richest, or successful. They are often the ones who have learned to listen carefully to what repeatedly calls them forward. And when they do, life begins to feel less like a battle against the current and more like a journey in partnership with it. The stream was there all along. The challenge was learning to trust where it was trying to take you. For more about your personal development, consider to subscribe and hit the notification bell.